Strong left. Strong left. Strong left.
Trio right.
Check.
Zebra.
Check 26. Check. Check down. Yeah, D. Anything moves, we hit it. Anything moves, we hit it. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, baby.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Another tote here for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Anderson. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, and what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the first down, that's extra time, extra plays. Really hurts the team on defense.
It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. And he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Double tight, guys. Double tight.
Throwing here, Stafford. This will be caught inside the 10. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Emmanuel Sanders, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
And that one pushes the lead up to 11. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. On 1st and 10, Bradford. The left side caught by Diggs. And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. Now he'll spike it here with 20 seconds to go on the clock. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. Now a 2nd down throw for Bradford. Now a desperation throw deep. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
They start the drive with Anderson. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
11 yards on the pickup, and it's good enough for a Seattle first. And this looks to probably be the final play. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams.
Larry Ridley here in our Orlando studios, getting you set for this edition.
Key to tight end, key to tight end. 4 down, alert.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. Give him 13 on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Seattle first down. And now they're in the hurry-up. He's back to throw. He's got time in the pocket. Over the middle, complete to Tate. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. Back to throw. Wide open. That's Clark. They lost him. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15.
There's a good push to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of Central Casting, frankly.
Absolutely. He's got
I mean,
size, the hands.
Speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive.
And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
So how many practices have we watched over time where the offense works on scoring late in the game and finding a way to win, as we just saw there?
Just saw it right there. Now can they preserve that advantage that they just got? Vinatieri now for the point after. And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a one-score game in the fourth. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. On the return, it's Ted Ginn Jr. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. He'll look to throw. He hits Stewart in the flat. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. And the spike comes now with just under 40 ticks left.
A nickel look by Seattle on third down.
Yep, 5 defensive backs now. Back to throw. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. So there's the spike as it comes with 23 seconds to go. They'll look to throw. It fights him off. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Coney Ealy in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. And 1 second remains. They just do spike it in time. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. One last throw here for Newton. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match.
Welcome in, everyone. I'm your host, Larry Ridley, and this is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one in store between the Seattle Seahawks and the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Seahawks come into this challenge game knowing that they're in for a dogfight.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position. Now a first down carry by Bell. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Roethlisberger. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now it's Roethlisberger. And this is caught on the sideline, but no, they'll say out of bounds. He caught it, but was not in bounds, incomplete. So here we go. On now is the kicker, Chris Boswell. This for the lead in the final stages. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football.
That was a nicely executed block there. But sometimes it's not just the kicker who feels the pressure in this situation.
Well, I think a lot of people could feel pressure on the offensive side. The defense a little more loose with it.
Yeah, listen, they're just going all out trying to get to the football. And to your point, the offensive guys, okay, who do I have? Who am I blocking? If that changes in the defensive front, does that change what we do in our blocking assignment? And sometimes that confusion or that tightness can lead to a bad play.
And it keeps the game tied here late in the 4th. He'll let this thing go for... That's caught at the 25. That one goes for 36 yards. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we get together this year and the Davises and the Gaudens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them.
Lawrence Timmons, the linebacker, there to get him down. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. This to almost certainly win the football game. It has the distance, and it is good. Adam Vinatieri does it again. And they'll be celebrating in Pioneer Square tonight. The Seahawks have won the game. And just a heck of a final.
I'm Larry Ridley in Orlando. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Check, tight right. Solo out there, check the outs out there.
He's back to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. And on 2nd and 10 now.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. A really good pickup of 28 yards. And quickly, they get to the line. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
I'm not quite sure how he wasn't able to hold on to that one in the end zone. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for the defensive guys. When they get into film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. Where was the breakdown?
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. Did you see them hold up 4 fingers at the start of the fourth quarter?
They were ready.
They were definitely ready. They may or may not have done that, but they certainly have played that way. The fourth quarter has belonged to them, and now the lead belongs to them as well.
And they'll get set here looking for the 2-point conversion. Stafford's going to try and throw for it. This is caught. Clark. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. He'll look to throw. Left side complete. Safarian Jenkins. A gain of 6 there on first. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And he clocks it with just 10 seconds left. An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. Back to throw. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. NFL teams last year a little under 50% on 4th down conversions. This is a bit tougher. 4th and 4.
Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great.
Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Coming up, we've got a good one in store between the Seattle Seahawks and the Indianapolis Colts. The Seahawks enter this one knowing that this game could very well be won or lost down in the trenches. From an offensive perspective, they'll need to keep their quarterback upright to have a chance, and defensively, it's going to be about containing the running. So let's get you up to CenturyLink Field in Seattle. On the call, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Hey, we got tight left. Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Key him. Hey, catch 50.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. From the 50, it's Stafford. Looking middle, and it's caught by the tight end Clark. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. A good start there on this fourth quarter drive. They need more of what we just saw.
Down a couple of scores. There's still time, all right? It's not like they're totally out of it, but they have to score quickly, and they're going to need some big-time plays, chunk plays, explosive plays. They need yardage on each snap.
Now it's Stafford. Over the middle, complete to Tate. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 to the 5-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Here's Stafford. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Doug Baldwin, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? and off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. Here comes Philip Dorsett now to return it. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And the offense here just looking to stay in bounds, complete the short passes, and put this game on ice. They'll try and start the drive here with Gore. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. Second down. And it looks... And now the Seahawks are going to call another timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. Here's on second down. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Now it's Lockett. Oh, he shipped now on the return. Oh, no, the ball is loose. And the Colts pick it up. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
All right, zero rooting interest in it, but that would hurt.
Well, yeah, you're losing in the fourth quarter. A bad time for a fumble on a punt return.
They had an opportunity. All right, they were sensitive. They're down on the scoreboard, and now they just gave that one up.
On first down, it's Gore. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down. From the 50, Stafford. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They go play action here on first down. It's brought in left side by Tate. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Golden Tate, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks have made this a one-score game. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
And the lead. Down. That's all it took there. A very short and sweet drive that got him in the end zone. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Time is starting to run out, really becoming a factor. We'll see if the defense can get the stop they need to get the ball back to the offense. They'll start on the ground with Gore. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Now on second down, this is Gore. And now the Seahawks are going to call another timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So they run it on second down. Now let's see what third down brings here for the offense. Now it's Luck. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
Returnable for Lockett. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Now the Colts defensive unit trots back out there. They've got a situation where a field goal ties it. How do you defend this? Because you obviously don't want to give up the touchdown. How aggressive do you get?
That's always the key, isn't it? Where is the line on aggressiveness to over-aggressiveness? And I think most coordinators are looking at it like run your regular defense, add some pressure packages, because really the 35-yard line is the one you really want to defend. At that point, you're thinking you're probably giving up 3. Anything outside of that, you feel like you've got a chance to hold them.
So they'll be in search of the proper amount of pressure. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
They'll look to throw. Sanders has it over the middle. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. He's back to throw. This is caught. Clark. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Okay, when the big guy runs a corner route, you're asking a lot no matter who's covering him. Doesn't matter whether it's a linebacker or a defensive back. He usually has the advantage because of his body type.
He'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. They have the 3-point lead. Defense did their job. Now, late game. Although it looks good, you know the coaches, they haven't counted this as a victory yet.
I agree with you totally. Big applause for the defense, but no one is taking their headset off on the sidelines. They don't believe this game is over. The offense has to close this one out by taking care of the football.
And they'll try to close it out now. Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. Your from the 50 at Stafford. Wide open. That's Clark. They lost him. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. 32 yards. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now a play fake here on first down. That is caught inside the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Golden Tate, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. And the lead is down to a field goal now. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Getting late here in the fourth, and if this team has any chance to win this football game, their defense obviously needs a stop here. Gore back there is the lone setback. Now a first down throw. Luck looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. And now the Seahawks are going to call another timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. And this carry number 20 for Frank Gore. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. They'll try and pick up the first with Gore. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's fourth down. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. Here's Pat McAfee now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. This is taken at the 10. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. Their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Back to throw. And the grab made by Doug Baldwin. And he goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Back to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
Over the middle, complete to Tate. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. They're going to hurry back to the line now. He's back to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Slants are so tough to cover because everything happens so fast. But sometimes it happens too fast for the guy catching the ball because all of his movements have to be quick off the line of scrimmage, and then all of a sudden the ball's right on top of you. And maybe he got a little bit ahead of himself there.
Yeah, a lot of times coming in with good pace, and he dropped it. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. They'll look to throw. This is caught. Clark. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And the decision to go for it pays off. They've got a 1st and goal. And quickly, they get to the line. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Stafford. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have seconds. What a great weapon. So often, such a big mismatch.
And there's no route he can't run. You name it, he's going to do it, and he's a matchup nightmare for the defense. No matter who they put on him, he's going to win the battle.
And it's up and good. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Luck. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
And that one? Oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
A great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles, and really the difference, obviously, was that fourth quarter. They dominated.
And it has to start with believing that you can make that comeback. Because we've been in games before. We've done games where you can just look at one team and realize they have no chance of making